Today, we are gonna be eating a lot of fucking banh mi. What's up? My name's Megan.
My name's Ciarra.
Hi, I'm Naijah.
And today we are going to be eating every single banh mi on the menu at Quoc Huong Banh Mi, which is notoriously one of the best banh mi spots in Atlanta. Banh mi was originated in the 1950s in Saigon. The people of Vietnam actually didn't have access to bread or wheat up until the 1860s when the French decided to imperialize in Vietnam and brought over baguettes and wheat, just because it was so expensive for them. So once they got bread and baguettes, it was really popular to eat like for breakfast and dinner. They're like, bread is fucking awesome. In the 1950s, banh mi started to become a thing. You can get different types of banh mi depending on where in Vietnam you are visiting. Today we're in Atlanta. We're gonna eat banh mi here. It's a lot of banh mi.
10 types.
10 different types of banh mi. And some, egg rolls and spring rolls.
Sides.
Yeah.
Sides, yes.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
Do it. True.
Do I just go to in? All right, so this is the veggie banh mi. Cucumbers, cilantro, jalapenos, banh mi sauce, butter, and carrots.
That's a big bite.
For me personally, this is everything I want in a banh mi. I love veggie sandwiches and I love the crisp crunch of these like fresh cucumbers, the slight spice from the jalapenos with the baguette and the sauce. It's just an elite tier combination. The sauce is so fucking good.
So we're going in with the egg banh mi. We got eggs, we got carrots, cilantro, jalapeno. It looks so good. That was all bread. It's hard for me to get a bite of everything in. Maybe I have a tiny ass mouth. Okay, I'm making a mess. Hold on. This one's gonna be good. There it is. This is a solid, good sandwich. Simple, not too much going on, but also a lot going on at the same time. Tangy pickled veggies, got a little bit of tang, a little bit of egg. How do you describe the flavor of an egg? It's an egg.
All right, so this is one of our bonus rounds, one of our sides. We got some shrimp spring rolls, which I love a spring roll. I think they're delicious. I think they're refreshing. They're light. I'm getting peanut chili sauce vibes from the smell here. I'm not gonna lie. I barely got any shrimp. You can see. That is like a peanut chili sauce. It's very good. Got some good, nice rice noodles, and those make for a fun texture. You got the meatiness of the shrimp. You got your mint leaves wrapped up in there. I love a spring roll. I'm just gonna finish this one off, and then I'll go to the sandwiches and stuff.
Next, we're gonna be doing the tofu. I am a tofu girly at heart, so I'm so excited for this. It looks like it's just the banh mi sauce, butter, tofu, seasoned. I love it. This is so fucking good. I should have talked about it before I took another bite. Normally I prefer crispy tofu, but this texture of this tofu is delightful. It's like fluffy and light, chewy, seasoned really, really well. It pairs incredibly well with the sauce and the crunch of the veggies.
All right, next up, we've got pork sausage. It looks like lunch meat, kind of, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I'm intrigued. We're gonna take a bite. It is tasty, and it does add a nice richness to it that goes along well with like the pickled veggies. I am intrigued by her. I have never seen pork sausage in this form before. It almost tastes like a mild sliced Spam.
Next up, we got their meatloaf banh mi, which I'm like, damn, that sounds good. I think meatloaf got a bad rep, and to be honest, I judge meatloaf most of the time. Meatloaf in good settings, when you can actually find decent meatloaf, is delicious. So if these people have nailed it with their meatloaf, then this meatloaf banh mi should be very good. That is a nice, soft, no pun intended, but meaty meatloaf. And it's so awesome. The thing about banh mi is like, even when you have really soft meats like a meatloaf or a pate, you still have some really nice pickled veggies and fresh veggies to come through as like a fun texture. Should we also mention that all of their fucking sandwiches are literally like $4 or $5? This is a lot of food for $5. This is your first time trying pate.
It is my first time trying pate. Next up is the pate. I have never had pate before. It is finely ground up meat. We believe this is pork. That's really good. So as I learned today, there's a lot of French influence with banh mi, which I didn't know before. And pate is an example of that. I think I've avoided pate before just because I wasn't sure I would like the finely ground up meat, but this is delicious, honestly. The texture is really, really good. It's just very soft, blends really well with the sauce and the crunch of the veggies. I think that's what really helps, is the fact that the vegetables are so crunchy. That has like a sweetness to it, mixed with like the meatiness.
Now look at that. Come on. All right, so this is the chicken. I didn't even mention that. This is chicken, and that's what we're doing next. So the pulled chicken is like a little bit of a heat to it. With all those crunchy veg, I got a lot of cilantro in there. I love cilantro. This is excellent. This one's got a little bit of a spicy to it, which could also be the jalapeno, but I think that the meat is a little spiced, like kind of peppery.
All right, next up we got the steamed pork banh mi filled with, you guessed it, steamed pork. Let's get a little cross-section moment here.
Your poor jaw.
My jaw be popping.
It do be popping.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's how you know the meal's good.
The steamed pork is kind of fatty, so it kind of like really melts in your mouth. But again, you have all those veggies to cut through with the fat of the pork. Complements each other really, really well. My fucking jaw, bro.
Yeah. You gotta go to the doctor, maybe.
Little TMJ moment.
Okay, so now we have egg rolls with a sauce that has chili oil and fish oil, I believe. I've never had Vietnamese style egg rolls, so I'm really excited. The dipping sauce is really good. It adds a little bit of a sweet spice to it. I love that they're bite-sized too. Pork, there's a little bit of carrots, and even without the sauce, there's like a little bit of sweetness to it.
Finally, here I have the barbecue pork. This one looks saucy. I like the saucy. The barbecue pork, it's a little bit drier on its own, but mixed with everything in the sandwich, and they put a lot of sauce on this one, it's really nice. A little bit of smokiness. This one's excellent as well. I would definitely eat this one again. I can't get enough of the crunchy vegetables, which just makes everything taste so fresh and good. I have food in my mouth, I'm talking.
They have a banh mi on the menu. It is their combo banh mi or their special banh mi. And it's supposed to have a little bit of everything in there. Your steamed pork, your sliced pork, and your pork, everything else. You got some pate. I see some pate in there. You got some meatloaf. It's the party banh mi. It's the one that's like, has to be so extra about everything.
So it's a Leo?
Did you say so it's a Leo? Oh my god. This astrology. I swear to God, it just doesn't
Tell
stop.
me I'm wrong.
I don't even know if you're right. Somebody in the comment section, please let Megan know if the supreme banh mi here is a Leo. Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna like almost make the assumption that it was gonna be too much and there was too much happening, but all of it together is so good. You got like the softness of the and the meatiness of the pate with the fattiness of some of the steamed pork. It all goes together really well. You know what this is? You know how dads have to be so extra about what they order at the menu? This is the man of the house sandwich because it has everything on it. I'm the man. I get all the meats on it. No dad can just go order like a plain burger. They gotta get like a triple with like the onions and the mushrooms and the barbecue sauce on it. This is what this one is. But it's good. I'm not hating on it. It is the dad banh mi sandwich though. All right, so that was trying every single banh mi from Quoc Huong Banh Mi fast food in Atlanta, Georgia.
10 out of 10.
Definitely support them if you're in Atlanta. Make sure you like this video. If you think we should try other places too, and if you want to see that, subscribe as well.
Thanks for joining our mukbang.
Yeah, I guess we did that, right?